Hey everybody, it's Paul here at Gillette Castles, and today we are inside William Gillette's lounge. Now, of course, this room is best known as the location of William Gillette's world-famous trick bar, and I will show you how it works, just not yet. I want to show you a few other fun features first. So, for example, let's talk about the doors. Now, we've already talked about them in a few of the other areas of the castle. 47 doors, just to remind you, all hand-carved, all with their own unique designs and mechanisms, no two exactly alike. And we have some really cool doors in here. So for example, you take a look at these doors between this room and the Great Hall. The mechanism's a little complicated. They almost seem like they're magical because of the fact that they don't seem to be connected until you close the door. So you can see that this one has mechanisms that are extremely complicated and extremely fancy on both sides of the doors. Although this one also has a little something else going on with it, because if you take a look, we have a rather large hole there. Now most people look at this and they say, ooh, cat door. No, it's not. Although don't get me wrong, I'm sure Gillette's cats loved using it, it's very convenient, but that's not actually what it was here for. It's a little tall to be meant as a cat door. This is here for a very simple reason. William Gillette messed up. He designed this house himself, but he had no background in that kind of thing, so if he made a few mistakes, we can forgive him for it. So let me explain what the issue is here. The doors were built off-site, brought in at the end of construction, which is fine, except they didn't realize until they were hanging up these doors that you actually have no problem with this side. But then over here, you can't open up the door all the way, it hits the couch. Now, that didn't fly with William Gillette, so he had to figure out a way to fix it. Now, most people would have said, well, why can't you just move the doorway over a little bit? Well, this house is framed in steel, and there's a ginormous steel I-beam that's right here on the other side of the door, so you really have no way to move it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this couch. I would have just taken it out and been done with it, but he didn't ask me for my opinion. So what did they do? Well, they just cut out the piece. So they carved out this entire section of the door, fit it very nicely around the couch. Now, of course, that works when you open it, but then you close it, you have a rather large hole in your door. Don't worry, they fixed it. William Gillette saved the piece. He put in a few metal dowels, so all he had to do is just slide this out of the back corner of the room. And it fits very nicely. And this peg is just there to keep it secure. So it's very much like a leaf to a dining room table. So hey, look, I fixed it. Cool. Okay, so moving on to some other doors. We have pocket doors in this house. Now, you guys already saw the first one when we were in the Great Hall, but I'm going to show you a few other ones over here. So, for example, I'm just having some fun with these. So, yeah, we have twin pocket doors. Now, we'd like to think we're pretty sure what William Gillette's inspiration was here for these latches. If you take a look, you can see we have a train engine. Well, he did love trains, after all. So if you take a look, you can see the smokestack over here. You can see the wheels. So there's one that's facing this way, and then there would be another one in the same spot facing the other way. But wait, there's more. Because if you're going to have trains, you're also going to need some train tracks. So let's take a look on the other side of the room and see if we can find some. Not bad for 101-year-old doors. Okay, so let's see what else we have in this room. Daybed. It's a little bit long, but I'm pretty sure that was by design. William Gillette was 6'3", so this is a good space for him to stretch out and enjoy a nice restful nap. Underneath it gets a little strange. There's wooden posts for decoration, and then behind it we have this chicken wire. Very practical reason why that's there. Cats. William Gillette, of course, had about 15 or so pet cats that lived here with him. He really loved them, and he wanted to protect them. Why? Well, because house had central heating. So there's actually a radiator underneath the daybed. So the heat comes out of the radiator, goes through vents along the wall, That warms up the room. Plus, as an added bonus, it's a heated daybed. But William Gillette didn't want his cats to sneak through and hurt themselves on those hot pipes, so that's why he put the chicken wire in there. It's a very nice, cozy place. Good place for a cat nap. Get it? Cat nap. It's a cat joke. Awesome. Okay, so, it's a perfect pun. Okay, so let's take a look and see how that bar works. It's a moment you've been waiting for. We made it to the world-famous trick bar. So I'll show you exactly how this thing works. Now, when William Gillette designed the bar, he put in 2 hidden locking mechanisms. The first of which is actually hidden right behind this door. Now, it's a wooden block. Pretty basic. Now, the block itself is being held by a pin. Now, if I were to lift this pin out, it releases the block. This is spring-loaded. When it's released, it goes into the pocket on the side of the door that locks the top part. Now, let's take a look underneath. And right in the middle of the cabinet, you see that lock right there. Now, what's going to happen is, as I bring this door up, that block is going to come down. So, as the block comes down, goes into a notch on the door, that locks the bottom. So, William Gillette would close everything up. He'd take out that pin, put it in his pocket for safekeeping. Everything's locked up. So he would excuse himself to go upstairs to get ready for dinner, and then would invite his friends to relax down here, pour a drink while they wait for him. He'd go upstairs, stand outside his bedroom, take a look through that mirror above the door, the back corner of the living room, and then from there he had a perfect angle on this bar, so he could watch and laugh from a fairly safe distance as his friends tried and failed to get in. Now, he had a really good time upstairs, but he wasn't finished because Gillette would have to come back down and deal with his friends. Now, personally, I'd like to think he gave them a hard time just because, well, it's fun to mess with people. But eventually he would have to get back in. And it was very easy because William Gillette had a key. It's just a flat piece of metal. It's nothing too fancy. Now what he would do is he'd put the key into a slot that's on the side of the bar. It would go into the bar, push that block out of the pocket. He'd put the pin back in to secure the block and keep it so it stayed in the unlocked position. And really that's all he'd have to do. Now let's do a little quick recap. See what we've got here. So you can see that it's all locked right now. So, quick question. Do you think it's still locked? Okay, let's see if you're right. Not a bad joke. We like it. So that's basically what we have to show you today. I hope you all enjoyed unlocking the secrets of William Gillette's trick bar and seeing all the other cool features we have in the lounge. Keep it tuned because next time we're going to take you into the study and show you all the awesome parts of that room. Now, in the meantime, make sure that you are liking the Friends of Gillette Castle State Park on Facebook, subscribing to the YouTube channel, make sure that you like our videos. Feel free to post any comments or questions you might have, and make sure you keep on sharing these with your friends and family because it's really important to get all that information out to as many people as we can. And, I mean, who would want to miss this? I mean, this is pretty awesome, so make sure that you're telling everyone you know about our great videos here. So keep it tuned. We'll see you guys next time.